It's a story we've been telling you about for days now, and it's making national headlines. Pickpockets flooded our city during Carnival, and they stole hundreds of cell phones during the parade.
Lily Cummings has been following the story all week and has victims contacting her. This is from all over the country. You'll recall some of their phones were found at an Airbnb in Tangipahoa Parish, others now being tracked as far away as Miami.
Yeah, and Lily's joining us now with the latest on all of it.
And it's both tourists and locals whose phones were stolen. It's just a crazy story. We told you again earlier this week that Tangipahoa Sheriff's Office recovered 162 phones that were stolen on NOLA parade routes. They were found at an Airbnb, like Sharice said, in Tikva. Deputies arrested 11 individuals that they say were tied to a Colombian theft ring. That's when victims started reaching out to us saying my phone was stolen, and it's showing that it's in Miami.
While revelers enjoyed carnival parades and nightlife, pickpockets attacked.
This was a planned attack, and it wasn't necessarily on us not being weary of our situations.
Garrett and his wife traveled from the North Shore to watch parades near St. Charles and Poydras.
We were in a private, fenced-in area watching the parade, so they were professionals with it.
His wife's phone was taken. Ever since, she's tracked the phone all the way to Miami, Florida.
Her phone pinged to an apartment complex in Miami. So I reached out to Miami Police Department, and they pretty much, for lack of better words, told us, tough luck. We want nothing to do with that.
A visitor from New York reached out to Eyewitness News with the exact same address.
I was on the Endymion parade route on South Scott and Canal. And I was with some friends that lived down the street, had taken some photos, maybe put my phone in my pocket, maybe a minute or two later, phone's gone. About 2 hours later, it started pinging at a Motel 6 in Slidell. And when I called the Motel 6, they said, she goes, "Let me guess, you've got a stolen phone and it's pinging at this location." And I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "You're the sixth person that's called me today."
In the last week, she's watched her phone travel from Southeast Louisiana through Florida until it stopped in Miami. She says she reached out to police departments where her phone pinged along the way.
And they said New Orleans PD has to initiate any sort of investigation or call about this. I filed an online police report, and they said that, some of the waiting times to get these police reports approved is 2 weeks right now.
For the victims, it's less about the phone and more about the information and memories it holds.
It wasn't as backed up as I thought it would be, so I've lost, a lot of photos and things that are very sentimental values.
This is stolen identities. This is bank accounts. This is everyone's life in a device.
Now, we did reach out to New Orleans and Miami police departments. Both agencies said they're working to gather us information, and I was told by the NOPD that they're working with other agencies to investigate these claims, especially the 8th District, which includes the French Quarter and CBD, where a lot of these were stolen.